from one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Gregory Polanco, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Settling in now, Malik Smith, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cabrera on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Stepping up now, Tim Beckham. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. And that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
Line drive, base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer. The changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit high and deep to right center. Polanco on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Mike Leake gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Ready now, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. 2-2 to Adam Frazier. The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Melky
So
Cabrera.
the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Melky Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Hit hard back up the middle, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. From the stretch. Fouled away. Frazier at second. Cabrera on at first with nobody out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
That's in there, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Now in the box, Kevin Kramer, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Here's Gregory Polanco with just a few games left to play. He comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Leake pauses. First pitch on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Pirates on top, 2-0. Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Cabrera going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D.
Third baseman.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
In now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Narvaez, the former Chicago White Sox. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Tim Fleer.
Stepping in, Tim Fleer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Seager on third with 2 out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 2-0. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And there's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
Stepping in now, Joe Musgrove, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Striding in, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Henniger. One down.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Musgrove over at second. Cabrera is over at first with one away. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We've played 2 full. It's the Pirates 3 and the Mariners nothing. Leading off the inning, Mike Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Mike Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is in off the plate.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in now, Mallex Smith, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Smith makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. This is popped up. Moran shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Tim Beckham.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Still down 3-0. So striding in, Francisco Cervelli looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. Line toward right center.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the third inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan. No doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the third.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 delivery. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And that's out number 1.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Dickerson.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 count. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is in there.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
In now, Joe Musgrove. Soft liner to the right side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Seattle.
And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have got them on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here now the 2-2. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Cabrera back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the first baseman slash DH, Ryan Healy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 pitch. On the ground near home. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. Mariners leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Digging in and looking for more, Melky Cabrera. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 55.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, Josh Bell. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Cabrera at third, Bell at second with 1 away. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he drops it. The 0-2 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Beckham moving to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
In his career, Cervelli is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Leake pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
2 out here and a runner at second. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Again, a 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Standing in, Kevin Kramer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Two-1. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Smith's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Pirates 4 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for Seattle.
Okay, thank
the
you,
catcher,
Heidi.
Omar Narvaez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded, foul. Lifted in the air to center field. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, Tim Fleer.
Stepping in, Tim Fleer, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Tim Fleer has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Mike Leake, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. He's set. Now the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cabrera. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, Mallex Smith.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Mallex Smith. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Polanco, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Beckham.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A bouncer to the left side. Moran charging in on it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Mariners, and it comes on the RBI triple. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC Park. It's the Pirates 4 and the Mariners 1. Into the box, Gregory Polanco. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Gregory Polanco.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Another 1-2 delivery. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. Leak into his motion. First pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 4-1. In now, Mitch Henniger. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out toward shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Pirates lead it 4-1. Tyler Danish enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Tyler Danish.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The second baseman, Adam.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Smith. 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Leadoff man gone, and that brings up Melky Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Beckham is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Josh Bell.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Bell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And this is popped up near second base. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. back here in Pittsburgh. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Omar Narvaez.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. The next 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Tim Fleer. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Line to the right side. Polanco is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mallex Smith.
Mallex Smith the next to hit. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, behind the back. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Beckham hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your...
1 run is scored. And he's in safely to third as they tie it up late with 3 huge runs scoring on the play.
The right fielder.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Richard Rodriguez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Polanco is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next for Seattle, Ryan Healy. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the M's 5 and the Buccos 4. Zach Roscoe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 59, Zach Roscoe.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Seager will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first
catcher,
out.
Francisco Cervelli.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Roscoe, a former Dodger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Rosca has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Kyle Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Now batting, Omar Narvaez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Up next for Seattle,
Jay Bruce will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jay Bruce.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 256. 21 homers and 60 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cabrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle. They lead it 5-4. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 30, Anthony Swarzak.
Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco. Held hitless in this one so far, but he looks to be in good position to cap off the year with more home runs than anybody else in the league.
But I think he'd like to have a good AB right here. He's hitless on the day. He hasn't looked good at the plate. I'd like to see him stay back and drive something back up the middle.
Check swing, called strike, 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. (0-1). Here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. One there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Pablo Reyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Bucks go down quietly. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Keone Kela enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Malik Smith. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Line drive to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Kela is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Mitch Haniger, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Frazier is there from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Striding in once again, Domingo Santana. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Ready with the 2-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-0. Line to the right side. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0 home. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Santana, the runner at third. Healy on second. Seager at first. 2 out in the inning. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Go on the bell at first, and his side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Mariners 6 and the Buccos 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sam Tuivailala takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Seattle. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 26, Sam Tuivailala. Now playing third base, And batting
Striding
up,
in to start the ninth,
Number 3,
Adam Frazier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Tuivailala has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
On the ground to the right side. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Josh Bell. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana is under it. 2 gone. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Now batted, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Now to the plate, Colin Moran. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Right side, but it's well foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-4 the outcome today. The M's jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Danish earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sam Tuivailala earns the save out of the bullpen, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 6 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.